Who the hell cares?
That's a liberal.
It's like saying, would you rather have wine or water?
Wine, a half inch means a lot sometimes.
Nobody likes to eat crow. Right.
Now I'm starving.
How much is the economy today? It's that much.
This pumpkin latte sucks, and I want to speak to your manager.
Objection, hearsay. Objection, leading. Objection, hearsay.
Where is that woman when Biden speaks?
Get the hell out of here. His name is pronounced Joni. And that's the end of it.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm not alone. I look alone, but I'm not alone. She's coming. She's got plumbing issues. I don't know. But welcome to Right Stuff. It is Tuesday, and we already have a good audience with us, all right? We have Ralph Rubnik with us. Grandma Joe is here. Billy Nolan, how are you, sir? Francine is with us. How are you? Am I the first? You were the first there. Ramon is with us. How are you, everybody? Wow, it has been an incredible week. I just heard that they're moving forward with the gun charges for Hunter Biden, which is a very federal gun charges, which is something that's pretty good. So we win some, we lose some this week, it seems. Because we're going to talk about the special counsel report on the Biden documents in depth in a little while. But on the winning end, Bob Alinsky went in front of Congress today and testified, and he's got plenty of dirt on the Bidens. So a lot of stuff is happening. We're going to talk about it all. Dominic Santempia is here. How are you, Dominic? Angela Ricca, how are you, my love? I invited over 20 people. Oh my gosh, we love you, Billy. We love you. Hopefully they'll join us. We'll see. Hopefully Jen will be on by the time they join us. Biden will give him a total pardon. Yeah, maybe he will. Maybe he will. And that's fine. But here's what I say. Convict him of the crime, just like everybody else. The Bidens have been skating for years and years and years. And if his father wants to pardon him, how's that going to look? I mean, we're in a new world now, so who knows? Lucille is with us, our OG, and Gloria. Hey, Gloria has a bell too. So we're going to have dueling bells. This will be great. Louis Morrow, how are you? On the winning end is Georgia is helping out Texas to stop the insanity. That's true. So is South Carolina, Alabama, so many others. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Are the gun charges local or federal? Federal. So you could tell us in the comments section, Billy, what that means. I know that they're more severe when they're federal gun charges. Apparently, he took pictures of the gun with illicit drugs while he was high. And now they're going after the phone. They're trying to get hold of the phone where those pictures were taken. Good evening, Mr. Dutcher. How are you? So yeah, that means that Biden can pardon him. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so if they were local, they couldn't. Well, maybe we'll get to. So in New York, there's a special election tonight, the 3rd Congressional District. Mazi Phillips against Tom Suozzi. Go figure this. Both are Democrats, but Mazi is running as a Republican because she didn't change her registration in time. But if elected, she will be caucusing with the Republican, she says. So it will be a vote in our favor until her registration actually gets changed. So far, she's ahead. So that's pretty cool. But who knows in New York, right? What can happen? The snowstorm was, a crazy snowstorm, but they said that a lot of her voters still went out to the polls. So I think that anti-Democrat voters are really, they really are determined to get Joe Biden and his insanity out. On the bad news front, the Senate voted for that cockamamie Ukrainian border bill. I will not call it an American border bill because there was nothing in it for American borders. As a matter of fact, if you read it, it read like the Bill of Rights for illegal migrants. They even, I don't know if we talked about this last week, but they even created new visas for the illegal migrants' families to come over to visit them, and for fiancés, people who are engaged to these American citizens and anyone who has a green card to come over here too. It was a K-1 visa before, but you had to get married in 90 days. Now, if you're engaged, you can just come over. So it's nothing more than bringing more people into our country. If the charges were local, he could not. Well, you know what? Maybe, hopefully, something will happen there. Our professor is with us. Very good. The House says it's DOA. Yeah. And the House says it's DOA mostly because of all of us, because we have made our voices known through social media. So social media might be a big pain in the ass, but if it wasn't for social media, I'm convinced that they would have slipped one in here and they would have passed that bill. That was no good for America. But because of social media and because news is now instantaneous and people talk to one another so easily, I think that it stopped Johnson and the Republicans from even considering the bill. And so for all of us that are out there on social media saying no, I'm going to give bells, because the bill in and of itself is, it is certainly that. Okay, so let's see. The Senate is kissing Biden's butt. Yeah, well, they're just trying, listen, he came from the Senate, right? So he's got all these friends, all these people that he served with, and he's always going to have some sway over them. So I'm not surprised they're kissing his butt. Biden is calling the Republicans anti-Semitic if they vote no. Well, that makes sense, right? That he would name call and that he would label them like that. But the bill does nothing for America. Absolutely nothing. All right. So I don't know if you all saw this, but Joe Biden opened a TikTok account. His campaign did. And this is the photo that they are using for his TikTok account. I mean, you tell me. Somebody explain this to me. What kind of a photo is this? It's called Joe Biden HQ is the TikTok account. After he said that no federal agencies could have a TikTok account because he suspected wrongdoing with TikTok, his campaign goes ahead and opens the account, and they open it with that photo. So why don't you all tell me what you think of that photo? Got to say, I cannot understand a word Biden has spoken this week. Yeah, really, really scary. Danny Casella is with us. What happened? This is a bill the Republicans wanted. No, this is not HR 2. HR 2 was the bill that passed the House, and then a companion bill was drafted in the Senate, and that did close the borders. This bill, this is, I think they call it the National Security Act. This bill gives billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine, to Israel, to Taiwan, and it gives $23 billion only to the U.S. Border Patrol and the agencies. And what it does for the U.S. Border Patrol is basically hire more people to process people who are coming over illegally. It's not to stop it, it's to process it. And you've heard that number, 5,000, if that the border gets shut, if 5,000 people a day come over. That's only if 5,000 people a day come over outside of the regular ports of entry. And that's only if it happens for 7 days in a row. And then it can only be closed for a certain amount of time. So, and it cannot be closed. The borders cannot be closed for more than 240 days the first year, 180 some odd days the second year, and then 120 days the third year. They spend money on a new appeal system, because what they're doing is they're trying to make sure that everybody that crosses over gets to stay in America. So if they pass and are granted asylum, they get immediately working papers. Okay, they get the right to have their family come over to visit them. They have the right to have their fiancés come over and visit them. They have all kinds of different rights if this bill, if they get asylum. So it really is a Bill of Rights for illegal migrants. Hiya, Jen.
Hi.
You having a problem?
Very bad.
Okay. Well, we were just talking about the border bill. So cringy. He takes a look from the boys. A reporter was interviewing illegals, and all of them said they want to vote for Biden. Why are they even thinking about voting? Well, because that's why they were brought here. Trump hands tied. I don't understand that, Peter. In other words, impeachment 2.0 for Trump second term. Yeah. Jen, tell your story.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
And none of the water would go down in the bathroom anywhere.
It's probably grease caught somewhere in an apartment below. You got to put boiling water down. That's what
I
happens.
do it every day. There's something wrong. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, you think you're having a bad day? Watch this poor girl.
This is the most humbled I've ever felt in my life. I'm literally holding resumes, a stack of them, so that I can go in person to places and say, are you guys hiring? It's honestly a little bit embarrassing because I'm literally applying for like minimum wage jobs, and some of them are being like, we're not hiring, and it's like, what? This is not what I expected. I graduated college with 2 degrees in communications and acting. I speak 3 languages. Oh, this sucks. Like, I just want to be a TikToker, if I'm being so for real with you. But I can't be delusional anymore. Like, I literally need to make money. So I'm just gonna keep trying.
Be a prostitute, like Svetlana. She might have to come here today.
But her dream job is to be a TikToker. That's her dream job.
Isn't that all of our dream jobs?
Oh my gosh, poor baby's crying because she can't find a job. Are you kidding me? This is off subject, but we're being invaded with Chinese people too. Yes, Staten Island is being taken over. Yeah, absolutely. Overqualified. Yeah, 3 languages. Michael Cox. Oh my gosh, Michael Cox. How the hell are you? Poor little hipster. Let's start a GoFundMe. That's true. She speaks 3 languages and probably knows all the pronouns too.
100%.
Well, this may be a reason why college graduates can't find jobs. Watch what happened on this college campus.
What is a quarter of a century?
Oh gosh.
50, 20, 10 years?
10?
10?
10.
I know it's 10. Like a century is like.
Is it 10
10.
or is it?
I thought century is like. It's 10 or 20.
It's 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
20.
So it's gotta be
About
quarter of 20, right?
20.
Yeah, 20.
20.
20.
Final answer?
20.
20.
Yeah.
Well, she forgot the front of her pants. So did you really think she was gonna know what a century was?
10 or 20. A century is 10 or 20. And they were so confident in the end. I mean, oh yeah.
She was also confident when she dressed herself. So listen, calm down.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Jen, she speaks jive, yeah. Hi, Jen, says Ramon. Weed, yeah, definitely. I'd like to do TikTok too, or make millions using social media. Me too. I'd like to have more than 20 viewers. It would be great. We've been doing this a year, 2 years.
3, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, just we passed 2. This is episode 109.
Feels like a million.
And we're celebrating because we get to 20 every week.
We get a whole century worth of viewers.
Every week. Would you like fries with that in 3 languages? She should do well with. I love my Cox. Oh my God, he is so smart. And
That
he's so
sounded terrible. I mean, so do I, but I don't go spreading.
I said
out.
Mike Cox, not
My cock.
not my Cox. Mike Cox. Michael Cox. I love Michael Cox. He is funny and smart, and he knows how to run campaigns and do social media. Very, very smart man. Oh my God. Put some clothes on. Jen tried liquid plumber.
We did the other day. It was fine. I don't know what's going on.
Students of the weed. Gloria's ringing. Gloria got her own bell and she rings it when I ring mine. Maybe a snake. We're having plumbing left. Are there any plumbing contractors that watch the show?
Hi, Grandma.
Maybe you both can go on TikTok. No, we can't go there yet. We're not able to yet. We're trying.
We can if I did my job, which I don't. So.
Oh my God. All right. Billy Nolan is peeing his pants. Cocked and locked. All right. Me too. Oh, did I tell you we went? I don't know if I said it last week. I can't remember. We went for our concealed carry permit.
You didn't because it was after the show. It was Wednesday.
So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Jen, you have a dirty mind. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. All right. Well, yeah. So this could also be a reason that young people can't find jobs.
I can't be the only person on the planet that didn't know that you can just pick a piece of fruit off of a tree and eat it. I had a friend come over a few weeks ago and she was like, Carly, why do you have a bag of lemons in your fridge? And I said, oh, well, I use lemons in my cooking a lot and sometimes I put them in my sparkling water. And she was just like, no, but why do you have a bag of lemons from the store? And I said, oh, well, sometimes I cook with them and I also put them in. And she said, no, you have a lemon tree outside. And I said, okay. And she said, so why do you buy lemons? And I said, because I cook with them. And she said, Carly, you have a lemon tree. You just pick the lemons off the tree and you put them in your food or in your sparkling water. And I said, well, don't you have to do something to them? And she said, what do you mean? And I said, you don't have to do anything to the lemons? And she was pretty upset, which I guess I am one of the very few people. I didn't think that I was one of the very few people, but maybe I am one of the very few people that didn't know that there is nothing that you have to do to a lemon before you eat it from a tree. You can just take it off the tree. Am I the only person? I'm 28 for reference. Am I the only person? Say no.
Another one who forgot her clothes, the rest of her shirt with her belly.
She was confounded by the fact that you pick fruit off the tree and eat it. It's amazing. She talk about the processed food generation. Holy shit.
That other girl can get a minimum wage job picking them off the tree for her. And she could say it in French. Well, she does it.
Lemon. Lemon. You might have made a match there. That's great. Oh my gosh. Oh, Russian sailor. Yeah, she did. She looked like a Russian sailor. What a fruit basket. I love our audience. I can suggest she could do with those lemons. I'm sure you can, Michael Cox. Our future is doomed.
It is, because they'll be taking care of us if they get hired.
Oh my God.
That or robots.
My money's on the robots. If she knows how to use the internet, then she can use ZipRecruiter. Oh, that's true. She could start a lemonade stand. Well, now that she knows how to use a lemon, it's got the tree has to come with instructions.
Imagine you asked her why lemons have seeds and limes don't. She'd be there forever. That's how you stump that one.
Well, can you? I'm sorry. I don't know why limes don't have seeds.
Oh, no, neither do I.
Oh.
But I don't care. That's the difference. I don't give a shit.
I thought this was a teachable moment.
No, not at all. 0. And I haven't Googled it because I'm just like, I just leave that as something that I'll never know.
It's like radio. I don't understand radio. I don't, or television. I mean, how it happens, how the waves go through the air and come
Frequency.
I don't understand how
the wires are connected to the TV. It runs fiber
optic.
optic.
We're not connected to the place where the camera is. So it's gotta pick up from how does a picture from one place travel through the air and come out the same way?
It doesn't. The people are living in your television. Duh.
What clear? That's the only way it could happen. I don't understand it otherwise. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I'll take the robot. Liberals have made life very complicated to include confusing young people. I bet she doesn't know what her parts are for. Yeah, well, that's a whole different story. Oh, limes don't have seeds. All right, somebody explain television. I mean, don't explain it because it's been explained to me a million times. I still don't understand it. It just doesn't penetrate. I work 3 jobs while paying my bills on time and flipping the bird at the Biden administration. I'm sorry, Ramon. TV explained by Willy Wonka. Yeah, really. I might understand it if you could get me down to a grade school level. Why is my goldfish in my TV? The young generation are wimps, even think an inch or 2 of snow is a snow day. Well,
that's just Adam's being scared because of the last time something happened. He's just the storm, the rain. He's just preparing himself.
Well, listen to this genius from another country. Oh, newsflash from the living room. Mayorkas got impeached. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, yay. Gloria, get that bell. They did it. They impeached Mayorkas. Now the Senate needs to do it. And if the Senate doesn't do it, oh my God. The 22 Republican senators that voted for that Ukraine border bill are going for sure. And if they don't carry the Mayorkas impeachment, that's it. I can't even imagine how they could go home to their district. Absolutely no way. Let's see what the audience has to say. It's all FM. Oh, yeah. We're back at the TV. Yay. Okay. Hey, Maria. Okay. Gloria's ringing. T, you have a new bell. No, I have the same bell. Gloria has her own bell. So Gloria's sitting at home, drinking and ringing a bell by herself. And her neighbors are wondering what the hell is going on. They think she's got a new bicycle.
I can sort of picture the girl with the lemons doing the same thing at night.
Oh my gosh. Someone tell Lemon Girl that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Yeah, really. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's move along because we have stuff. All right. Listen to this genius.
Do you think this is the end of the Western civilization?
I hope so.
Well, why do you hope so?
Because it's toxic. It hasn't worked for the majority of the people in it for the last 500 years.
That's interesting. Can you elaborate on that? I've never heard someone say that. Everyone always says that it's been great until like the last 3, 4, 5 years. So explain why you feel like it's not worked.
It's a parasite that requires tremendous suffering for the majority of people living in some of the poorest conditions in the world in order to create a comfortable, luxurious life. But what that does more than anything is a human being was not designed for that kind of comfort or ease. It removes one of the most basic, fundamental parts of living your life, which is challenge, crisis.
Well, he was wrong with the timeline, but he might be onto something with everything else.
Listen, the thing is he said, some people live luxurious lives at the expense of others who don't live luxurious lives. Then he said, but human beings were not made to live luxurious lives. We needed crisis. So if the majority of people are in crisis, then it's working. I don't know. Ipso facto, right? Isn't that what they say? All right. Well, watch this genius.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said.
No,
I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby, I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician. And I think you are a musician.
No, baby, I do music.
So you just really quick, for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What do you know?
I know you're retarded. How about that?
But let's think about it for a minute. She has a rap star that she's interviewing, but she is so, and I get it, right? You know, the rap star was wrong, but she had to stand her ground. You tell me that bitch didn't get kicked out of that interview. If you work hard to get an interview with somebody who's got some notoriety, and then you argue with them like that.
Dad, who is that? She doesn't have notoriety. I was actually for the interview because she was rude to her. You don't need to sit there and do that.
To her, but that happens a lot in interviews. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, we have a yay for Mayorkas. Only when Gloria only hits the bell when we make her laugh. So.
Oh, well then.
That bell is silent. That bell is from your campaign headquarters. Yes, it is, Angela. Break out the lemons and make a margarita to celebrate. Yep. 500 years. 500 years, 500 twice. I don't understand.
The guy said 500 years ago, Western civilization.
Oh.
Are you smoking weed? You just.
No, I'm drinking a cappuccino, vodka lace cappuccino. Hey, John Beccari, good to see you. Hey, Beer Nuts is with us. He's coming to us from Rumble. We also are live on X. So that's great news about Mayorkas. It sure is. Weed student alert. Another one, yeah. Don't worry about it because I can handle 3 jobs and run for office as America's first. Oh, I love that idea, Ramon. Yeah, cringe, right? TV star. Yeah, I know. I don't know. She must be a rap star. Yeah. You can tell by the fact that she had no clothes on. Crisis is manufactured. More weed. Cogito ergo sum. Rene Descartes. You know, you expect me to be much smarter than I am, Professor. I don't speak Latin. Mayorkas just impeached. Yes, Mickey, we just talked about it a second ago, but we'll give it bells because you're reporting from the street. Thank Mick Forti. They both are smoking weed. Yes. She liked the windows on the way.
Licked.
She licked the windows on the way to school. So if she doesn't think she isn't all there, right? Well, yeah, she just had the words wrong.
Well, musician is someone who makes music, not sing. She's a singer.
Well,
really
we're glad to have you whenever you join, Mick. That should have read licked. Yeah, got it. Jennifer could see the comments before I get to them. Oh, Studis, I speak jive. Okay. Oh my God.
I think everybody's smoking pot today here.
Well, here's some. Well, I don't know if they're pot smokers, but they're interesting.
I don't know much about clothes and things. Cause I'm
Those look like my friends, so I'm not saying anything about that. I actually liked it. 50% of my friends dress like that.
Oh my God. I'm not human. I'm an alien. Okay. She don't pull no rabbits out of no hats. I'm sorry, I find that very funny. Oh my God. I think therefore I am. Yes. Oh, yes. That interviewer is retarded. The fact that she argued with her
Jane Miller.
Oh, Billy Nolan, I love you. The new and improved Jane Miller. Oh, gosh. Oh, why? You don't want to date any of those people? That glimmer of my eyes. I guess no bells from Gloria. I guess the pronoun is he, bitch. Yeah, that. Oh, very good. That's true, Jen. Maria. When we were kids, we had Wonder Woman. Now they have Wonder if it's a woman.
I don't think you had to really wonder with that group. They had mustaches.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right. So listen, I want to go quickly through the Her files. I'm just gonna put up.
Oh no, you know what this means, everyone.
No. I just want to read some interesting clips from the Her files, and I want you to understand what we have at stake here. Because, Her decided not to prosecute because he said he didn't.
Her or them? Who are you talking about?
His name is Her, Robert Her. Cute. He said he didn't prosecute because, I'm going to run this, because Biden would be, the jury would sympathize with Biden. But I want to talk about that. One of these things says that documents with classification markings dating back to 1970 and relate to trips Mr. Biden took as senator. The Afghanistan documents were not the only marked classified documents in Mr. Biden's garage. FBI agents also found boxes containing organized files related to several international trips Mr. Biden took as a young senator. Mr. Biden's memory was significantly limited, both during the recorded interviews with the ghostwriter in 2017 and his interview with our office. The jury would see him as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. Mr. Biden's memory also appeared to have significant limitations, both at the time he spoke to Mr. Zwaniter in 2017, and as well as us. Okay, again, a sympathetic, well-meaning old man. The FBI located the marked classified documents designated A8 among unclassified documents in a green folder labeled Ukraine 2915. The evidence does not suggest that Mr. Biden willfully retained documents A1 or A2, which related to engagements with China in President Obama's second term. The FBI located the marked classified documents designated A8 among unclassified documents in a green folder labeled Ukraine 2915. Mr. Biden's front office staff kept files in the front office that he wanted to keep close at hand for reference. The files recovered from the Penn Biden Center included those in the eyes-only envelope, were files his executive assistant kept in the front office and eventually moved. So that executive assistant was the one who was handling these files. And then lastly, this one is pretty important. The passages Mr. Biden read to Mr. Zwanitzer on April 10, 2017, contain information that remains classified up to the secret level. Okay, so look.
You
So
bored her to death.
All you need to do is read, and Svetlana appears. So they're three really important things that are contained in those documents. First is that President Biden's memory is shit. Okay. And if his memory is shit, then how do we trust him to be president? Second, classified documents that he had in his possession were marked from his Senate days. When he was a senator, the only way you could look at classified documents was in a SCIF, okay, a secured classified information. I forget what the F stands for. So that means he had to plan to take them out. He had to connive to take them out. Third is that he shared the information verbally, maybe not physically, but verbally with his ghostwriter. So he gave his ghostwriter classified information. That's problematic. And then the reason I put the information about the Ukraine and China in there is because Bobulinski, and I'm going to share this now, Jen, so don't get pissed. But here we go. Let's see. When
Jen is dead.
Oh, sorry. Bobulinski testified before Congress today, and he said this. For nearly 4 years, I've tried to tell the American people the truth about serious corruption at the very top of their government. I want to be crystal clear. From my direct personal experience and what I have subsequently come to learn, it is clear to me that Joe Biden was the brand being sold by the Biden family. His family's foreign influence peddling operation from China to Ukraine and elsewhere sold out to foreign actors who were seeking to gain influence and access to Joe Biden and the United States government. Joe Biden was more than a participant in and beneficiary of his family's business. He was an enabler, despite being buffered by a complex scheme to maintain plausible deniability. The only reason any of these international business transactions took place, with tens of millions of dollars flowing directly to the Biden family, was because Joe Biden was in high office. The Biden family business was Joe Biden, period. Other key players have made this point clear as well. Hunter Biden himself has adamantly stated in a variety of communications, as did another Biden family business associate, Devin Archer, in his testimony last year. Foreign nationals on the other side of these transactions, including from China, Ukraine, and Romania, have also explained how and why these transactions took place. Once again, I would call that extensive evidence. The Chinese Communist Party, through its Circuit China Energy Company Limited, or CEFC, a CCP-linked Chinese energy conglomerate, successfully sought to infiltrate and compromise Joe Biden and the Obama-Biden White House. This process started in the fourth quarter of 2015 and continued through when Joe Biden left office in January 2017 to March of 2018, when CEFC Chairman Yi was detained for corruption in China, never to be seen again. Note that on October 21st, 2015, Joe Biden announced that he would not seek the presidency in 2016. Okay, so where am I? I'm here. Okay, I'm going to stop screen. Why is this important? Because I just read to you about what was going on in Ukraine in 2015. He was sharing documents. Also, part of the Her investigation says, after discussing these highly emotional topics, Mr. Biden turned immediately to the notebook entry from the summer of 2015 Situation Room meeting, which began on the very next page of the notebook, and read additional portions of the entry nearly verbatim, including the portions of the entry he read to Zwanater during the February 16, 2017 meeting. Okay, so Biden was including in his memoirs a story for why he didn't run for president. He was supposed to run after Obama in 2016, but he created a story about his son, Beau, and why he couldn't run. But the truth is that he was dealing with Ukraine documents from 2015, and he was dealing with, as we know, because he admitted it himself, he was dealing with trying to get rid of the chief investigator against his son, the business that his son was a lobbyist for in Ukraine. And he was successful in doing that during the Obama administration. So we've got some real corruption going on, and it's there in black and white. And Hur declined to prosecute because, in his words, he thought that no jury would convict him because he was a well-meaning old man. He also said he didn't prosecute because in order to prosecute for having classified documents, you had to show intent. Well, if you ask me, there is more of a case of intent of Joe Biden as a senator taking documents out of a SCIF, hiding them and using them and forgetting that they were classified or not paying attention to the fact that he stole them from the SCIF, than there is of President Trump, who could unclassify any document he chose and taking them to Mar-a-Lago. And if he unclassified them and decided they were not pertinent and were not a problem for national security, he could show them to anyone he wanted. He was president. Joe Biden was a senator. So we have a real issue here, and one that needs to be taken up by Congress immediately, because between Bobulinski and Hur's report, you can see how the two run together. So, Svetlana, anything to say?
And yeah, this made me tired.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made you tired. But it's important information because at the end of the day, our president's son was screwing around with your former president's
and me. Yeah.
And you. And that, in the end of the day, is going to hurt America.
But nothing will happen.
Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Listen, Biden implicated himself when he showed up on that panel and talked about the fact that he demanded that the Ukrainians fire the special prosecutor that was looking into Burisma. And now you put all the pieces together, you find out that he had classified. All right, I'm not going to say anymore.
No, well, I'm back. What I was going to say is, and what I thought is, don't you think that he said this about Biden, even though it's true, so that they have an out to not let him run for president? That it's a scheme so that they can quietly get rid of him? Because that's what I think.
I do. I think
because he's not going to win. And now they're so far into it because he never withdrew himself in the beginning, right, that now this is how they're going to replace him. And they're going to replace him with Michelle Obama, and then we're going to be fucked.
Well, I think you're right on all counts, quite frankly. I think you're right on all counts. Colleen Mahoney's with us. How are you, Colleen? You came just in time for
that. Was the deal. Don't run. We won't prosecute you. We won't put you on for that. Just don't run and pretend like you're the stupid old man you are.
Yeah, well, I right now they're trotting out everybody to try and dissuade anybody from believing he is that he's a doddering old man. But let me play you this clip, and you could see for yourself what he did. He tried to help himself. I don't think it worked.
As you know, the special counsel released its findings today about their look into my handling of classified documents. I was pleased to see he reached a firm conclusion that no charges should be brought against me in this case.
Biden, something the special counsel said in his report is that one of the reasons you were not charged is because, in his description, you are a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
I'm well-meaning, and I'm an elderly man, and I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been president. I put this country back on its feet. I don't need his recommendation. It's totally out.
How bad is your memory, and can you continue as president?
My memory is so bad I let you speak.
today, Mr. President. Do you take responsibility for at least being careless with classified material?
I take responsibility for not having seen exactly what my staff was doing. It goes in and points out things that appeared in my garage, things that came out of my home, things that were moved not by me, but my staff.
Mr. President, for months when you were asked about your age, you would respond with the words, "Watch me." Many American people have been watching, and they have expressed concerns about your age.
That is your judgment. That is your judgment. That is not the judgment of the press.
They expressed concerns about your mental acuity. They say that you are too old. Mr. President, in December, you told me that you believe there are many other Democrats who could defeat Donald Trump. So why does it have to be you now? What is your answer to that question?
Because I'm the most qualified person in this country to be President of the United States and finish the job I started.
Do you believe that? Mr. President, why are you confusing the names of world leaders?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
I did not share classified information. I did not share it.
With your ghostwriter.
With my ghostwriter, I did not. Guarantee you did not.
But the special counsel said in the report
no,
that
he
he
did not say that.
He brought America back on its feet. Right there.
And he said he did not share classified documents with classified information with his ghostwriter.
And he told the press reporter that she's not the press.
That right. It's your
judgment,
opinion, not the press's opinion. Not he cares more about the press than the people, right? It's Well,
she was from the press.
Exactly. Well, guess who's ready to step in the event that he's not capable of running? Guess. Just guess.
I know who it is, Newsom, but I hope not.
Oh, no. This one talked to the New York Times and said she's ready, willing, and able to serve. Watch.
Who doesn't love a yellow school bus, right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? I love Venn diagrams, so I just do. Whenever you're dealing with conflict, pull out a Venn diagram, right? And so, the three circles. It's very important, as you have heard from so many incredible leaders, for us at every moment in time, and certainly this one, to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present, and to be able to contextualize it, to understand where we exist in the history and in the moment as it relates not only to the past but the future. And talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs. And there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
So how quickly does this change what we see at the border?
I don't know that we're going to see listen, I've been very clear from the beginning. There's not going to be a quick fix. We've seen progress, but the real work is going to take time to manifest itself. Will it be worth it? Yes. Will it take some time? Yes.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
I'm here in Guatemala today. At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
She sounds like a 1-year-old when they learn like 10 words and they just spew them out in a sentence that makes zero sense. That's what she is. Like cookie, cake, house, mom, school, migrant. Thank you. She's Biden. She's second 2.0.
It's so tragic.
Can you imagine the commercials if she ran, what Trump would do to her? That would play as his ad. That would be it. He'd take out a 1-hour special of just that.
Oh my God.
And torture everybody. It would be on every commercial, 1 hour long.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Taylor Ham over Taylor Swift. Bada bing. Dudes don't look like ladies. Yeah, that's our guys dancing. He is her. Her, him, she, they. I'm late. We got that already. He is on first. Her is in the bullpen. Jen. Who do you think I am? Evelyn Wood. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't think that you really wanted to read the whole thing. A lot of it was
How far
repetitive.
behind you on the comments?
A lot. There was 30 of them. Oh, no, I forgot it was Tuesday. Howard Zim. Bad boy. Bad boy. Happy birthday, Svetlana.
Oh, my God. You're that far. We have 10 minutes left.
Oh, they need to. Article 20 is asked. Yeah, exactly. Didn't General Petraeus get convicted of a felony for showing? Yes. The Republicans in Congress are weak. We know that. Okay. Word on the street. Obama put the hit on Biden last week. Yeah. And Hillary's going to do it. I made it. Better late than never. Martin Lee, by Martin Lee's book. Treasonous. Yep, exactly. I'm not going to say it because YouTube doesn't
Wait,
like
you're
that.
reading half the comment, they're not finishing them. So why are you reading them at all? I love you, but you don't need to because you're not even finishing them.
I am. Well,
no, you're not. You're being
okay.
Kamala Harris. Kamala, calm down.
Okay. Well, let's get them up so people can see them. Yes, that's how quickly they interact with each other. Newsom. All right, Newsom's coming. Okay, let's see, because we don't have much time. All right, so let's see. Let's hear from Newsom. Watch.
Says, sir, you dropped this. And he comes back, picks it up, and keeps walking out. As we're checking out, the woman says, oh, he's just walking out. He didn't pay for that. I said, well, why didn't you stop him? She goes, oh, the governor. Swear to God, true story. On my mom's grave. The governor lowered the threshold. There's no accountability. I said, that's just not true. And I said, we have the 10th toughest, $950, the 10th toughest in America. She doesn't even know what I was talking about. By the way, it's the 10th toughest in America. Look it up. No one gives a damn about that. And I said, it's just not true. There's still stop. They said, well, we don't stop them because of the governor. And then she looks at me twice, and then she freaks out. She calls everyone over, wants to take photos. I'm like, no, I'm not taking a photo. We're having a conversation. Where's your manager? How are you blaming the governor? And it was, $380 later. And I was like, why am I spending $380? Everyone can walk the hell right out.
We have the toughest laws. You're only allowed to steal $950. So why am I paying for the
10th out of 50? We are 1/5 the toughest. That much.
All right. Well, listen, even Michael Rappaport is done with Obama. Watch.
Trump is on the table. The other day in New York City, 6 illegal aliens jumped a New York City cop, NYPD's finest. They jumped a New York City cop in Times Square and were arrested and released without bail. I know it's a city thing. I know it's a state thing. I know all that. I know all that. Okay? Stay with me. Released without bail. Came out of the courtroom on some Tupac middle finger with the Detroit Red Wings jersey. Let me tell you something. What the fuck is the world coming to? If you could be from another country, beat up a cop in New York City, and walk out with no bail? What the f is the world coming to? What the f is the world coming to? I know, Mayor Adams, you're from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I know this like, what the f have I gotten myself into? Stay with me.
I'm going to have to be his friend again when he unblocks me.
Okay. Well, look at this. Look at this bus rider who's pissed off because the bus driver treated her rude because she didn't pay her fare. Watch.
You really just told me to shut the fuck up because I'm quote unquote not a paying customer. After you brake checked me and you tried to make me fall on this bus for going 4 stops, as you said, literally from what, 86 to 88.
Thank you very much.
You told me to shut the fuck up. MTA will be hearing about this because I don't know why you guys act like that $2.90 is coming out of your pension because it's not. It's taxpayer dollars. It doesn't make it right for you to talk to people that way or to treat people that way. And I will be reporting the fact that you brake checked me. And there were all, right, miss? All these people on the bus, and she's nodding because she witnessed it. You have a blessed day, sir.
Well, Newsom should have been in this store if he wanted people to pay their bill. I'm not sure what's going on here, but watch.
My son is
Go pay. Go pay. I will let you go. Go pay.
You sure?
Go pay. I will let you go.
I will pay, mister.
Go pay.
Please, I will pay.
Go.
How much is it?
Go pay.
No, please.
Go get those items and go to the register.
No, you're gonna lock me up.
No. Go.
You promise?
No. Go pay all the items. That's it. Go.
No.
You have to be free. Go and pay.
No, you're not gonna do it.
Okay. You want to go to the okay, so you wasting your time.
So can I just pay?
No. You wasting your time.
Can I just go pay?
Sigue robando, dando golpe a tu Go.
Can I pay?
Yes. You have to pay. Go and you have to come back. That's all I need.
You can take a picture now.
I'm taking everything when you pay.
I will pay now.
Okay, go pay. Get the items. What are the items?
Mira.
Girls, the jacket.
The white one?
No, the blue one. Blue, white, and these three. All five.
Just three.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I never had.
Oh, the blue jacket. Blue
I
jacket.
never had the white.
Blue jacket. Go pay. Give me your picture. Go.
Okay.
Okay, your headphone, miss. Your headphone. Mine.
Thank you.
That's not how you solicit customers. Have you heard marketing? Don't force people to buy stuff from your store. That's wrong.
I'm trying to figure that out. Was she trying to steal and they took the items back and then they made her go pay for them? Or is he really desperate for customers? I changed my mind. I'm not buying them. Oh no, you're buying them.
Pay or quit.
What the hell was that? Oh my god.
She was shoplifting because she said, then you're going to have me arrested.
Oh my god. So the deal was I'm shoplifting. We took the items out of your bags. We put them back on the shelf, but if you don't want to be arrested, you have to buy the items.
The sign says 5 for $5. No, you'll pay full price. No discount.
Have things gotten that bad in New York?
I hope her card got declined. Or she had counterfeit bills.
Oh my god, that's too funny. I couldn't figure that out, but I had to put it in. Maybe somebody could tell us what they did. Okay. So here's a pedophile that got caught in New York. Vigilante.
Biden?
What?
Biden? He was just here the other day.
No, not Biden. Different pedophile. Watch.
No more touching little girls, bro, alright? Look at your mans, though. Nigga is dog tight, hair look crazy. They can wrap them up. Oh, where your shoes at? You doing bad, bro. Stop touching girls.
Can you give me some respect and on top of me?
Nah, it's quiet. You're gonna have to feed yourself.
What happened?
You're married. Can you give me some respect and get my legs loose?
Who did you like this?
Nobody.
They tied him up. That's it. Don't screw around in New York. That's it. All right, listen to this guy. He got mugged.
Now, New York is dangerous as fuck right now. I don't know if you guys can see. I have a couple scars on my face. I got mugged like a month and a half ago. That's why I'm saying it's dangerous. Like, it's genuinely dangerous. That shit sucks. But what I will say about it is, like, it changes your life. Like, when I got mugged, I woke up, I was bleeding, I was concussed, and I woke up 100% Republican. Like, yeah. That shit'll change your life. I'll tell you right now. I woke up like we're putting Trump back in office, right? Like, where's daddy, dude? Bring Giuliani back. How about that? The city is not safe, dude. We either get Batman or Trump, and y'all gotta fucking figure it out.
That's pretty funny. I don't laugh at comedians. That was funny.
All right, we'll play one more. This guy, well, watch.
If you're not going to tip, you're not getting groceries.
Are you
It's that
kidding
simple.
me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
What the heck?
I work too hard for my money, lady.
Okay, you work for a
Wow.
job. You're doing your job. Your job
I am
doesn't
doing my
include.
job, but I don't work for free.
I don't do.
I don't
tips.
work for free. Understand?
I don't do tips.
Well, then,
Do
you know what?
understand?
That is just unethical of you.
That's unethical.
That's unethical and un-American of you. Understand that?
Un-American.
Un-American.
Okay, what's actually American?
Un-American.
If
You're
you-
not getting any of this. You're going to go get it by yourself.
So you're gonna
Wow.
steal from me. You're stealing my groceries
No,
that I
I'm not.
paid for.
I'm returning this so that you can go and find it. You
Okay.
can go get it yourself, you lazy.
I paid an app. I
what
paid
you
an app for you to shop for my groceries. You are my shopper.
That's right, but
The company should pay you whatever you're worth. I'm sorry if you're not worth that much, but I don't tip, sweetheart. Okay, I tip my hairdresser. I don't tip somebody who this is $40 worth of groceries. You think you deserve a $4 tip? You want 10% of that? Would that make you feel better? Yeah.
yeah, it would.
Okay, then
Let me
guess
tell you
what?
something.
You're not gonna get it.
Why don't
lazy.
you wake up a little bit? I wish I could just slap you in the face right now.
Well, that's.
Because you deserve a slap. in
Oh
the face
my
right now.
gosh! Are you?
Yeah, you do.
I'm recording
You deserve a slap to wake you up.
Oh my god!
I
okay.
mean, come on. We're in 2024.
Yeah.
People are short. Are
And she put 72 cases of water, apparently.
Apparently.
Of course he deserves a tip. That's why she didn't want to go get it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, we had lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of comments for all those videos, but we're over as usual. Thank you for spending your Tuesday evening with us. I hope that Gloria used her bell a lot. Gloria, let us know how your bell is. Yeah, Colleen, Batman or Trump. Let's see. Having a car isn't free. Yeah, no, it isn't. So he's her
bitch.
Oh yeah, I guess there was tons of comments about Kamala, but we'll all see you next Tuesday. Jen, anything? Any final?
No.
words?
I'm gonna go fix my bathroom.
Okay, boiling water down the drain.
I do it every day when we make tea. It doesn't-
Okay, well, it might be hair.
No,
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. We love you. Tell your friends. Billy Nolan, thank you. I think your friends might have been on here. We will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Oh, what's Gloria say? Hold on. See you next Tuesday. Yes, you guys make me laugh so much. My hands hurt. Okay, good. Now we know we did our job. Bye, all.
Bye.
I got it.